Okay? I would have been at $1 million if I would have had a mentor faster. This is just a few of them. Okay? Super, super important. Now, the other thing is target market. 97% are also failing to understand target market and targeting the pains of the market, right? If you don't have a target market and you try to join a program, you're going to be talking to all these people who don't even qualify to be an entrepreneur. They don't even care. They want to get paid by the hour. They don't even care about getting paid based on production. They don't care about growing themselves and personal development. You're talking to all the wrong people if you don't know target market. There are millions of people that want to learn the 6 and 7 figure business secrets. Remember, the 97% failure rate can be used to your advantage. Clarity in your vision gets you to your goals faster. Many people do not understand the forces within themselves are 10 times stronger than any strategy. That's what I was talking about earlier, the invisible things. So, these here are things that every entrepreneur needs to be successful in any business. They need clear goals. They need a proven blueprint. Okay, if you don't have a proven blueprint in your system, you need a proven blueprint, preferably from a mentor you can shadow. You need a step-by-step plan. You need to know what you need to do on a daily basis. You need a steady stream of leads, because if any business you join in, you don't have a steady stream of leads, you are doomed. Okay? You need discipline and consistency. If you cut these off, you will go bankrupt, or you will just never, ever make money online. You'll keep on joining this program, that program, that program. You never make no money, right? Like I used to do. 2.5 years, I was in like so many programs. Every program I joined turned to death. I never could make no money until I realized these things. Okay, so I want to bring out Shonalisa, and I want you to hear her testimony of what happened to her. Okay, in the system that I want to be introducing to you. Let me see if we have her on here. Hold on.
I'm here.
All right, Shonalisa, how are you?
I am amazing. I'm blessed and I'm humbled. How are you, Miss Dominique?
Awesome. Let the people know how's it going. What's your experience like? Give people some inspiration. Let them know what's been going on.
Well, you know how I am, so I'm gonna tell everybody like this. The first thing you gotta do is decide. Okay, we all every day make so many excuses, excuse after excuse after excuse. Eliminate the excuses. Okay, that's the first thing, because here's what I was talking to somebody about today. I said, you know what's so amazing? That you are worth more than anything on the face of this earth. So that means investing in yourself is worth more than anything. We invest in shoes, we invest in clothes, we invest, we go grocery shopping, we invest in food, things like that. When have you ever invested in yourself? So I'm gonna say it like this before I tell my story. Are you literally telling me that clothes is more important than you? You mean to tell me food is more important than you? Listen to what I'm saying. You mean to tell me working your butt off until you're 60 years old for somebody else is more important than you? Keyword, you working for somebody else and they're more important than you. And it leads me to say this: there is nothing in this world more important than you. Because if you are not here, then none of that would matter anyways. Does that make sense? So you have got to train your mindset that nothing is more important than you. You're probably like, well, why does she keep saying that? Because that's the problem we have today. We have become comfortable and have accepted the dreams of someone else, but we have forgotten about our dreams. Understand? I bet you 90% of the people in the world is not homeowners. Okay, that's because you're focused on buying somebody else's home by working for them instead of what you want, buying yourself a home. Okay, so that's the first important thing that I wanted to say. You guys, you're more important than anything. I mean, I could tell you this a million times, but you need to understand that without you, your boss could not be rich. Understand that. Sometimes it's people we clock in and we get paid like, I tell people, Christ designed you to make more than $17 an hour, but some of us don't even make that, right? Some of us still making $10 an hour. And you have to ask yourself, are you worth more than $10 an hour? Because if somebody go to the store and throw 8 loaves of bread at you, you gonna laugh. That's an insult, right? But you're going to work every day for loaves of bread when you were designed for millions. Understand? Billions. Understand? So with that being said, I want to tell my story. I am fired up, and here's why I am fired up. I'm a single mom of 6 children. That means I'm doing it by myself, okay? I have 2 pets. If you know animals, then they're kids too. So I have 8 that I'm responsible for, okay? Now, I used to be a waitress, okay? I decided, you know, I'm a kind-hearted person. I always give my time to other people. And I decided to go in on Mother's Day. Keyword, I'm a mother, and I went in on Mother's Day. I got fired on Mother's Day, guys. I got fired. And here's the bad part about it. I thought that company cared for who I was. I thought that all the time I was showing up to work overtime and double time for the people that did call-ins, that this company cared. I thought that they will remember me because I remembered them when they needed me. And then I realized on Mother's Day, I was not even important. Understand? So when I got fired on Mother's Day in front of all the customers, all the co-workers, you guys, my feelings was hurt. And I'm a strong-willed woman, understand? And my feelings was hurt. Because I was like, are you kidding me? I show up here every day. I leave my children at home. I'm breaking my back for nickels and quarters. And the best you have for me is to go home and tell my kids, I don't know how I'm going to feed them. So here's what happened. You guys, I lost my job and things became devastated. The first couple of days, I was okay. But about on day 3 or 4, I was broken down because I got a 5-day eviction notice. Some of you on this call, you can't humble yourself to say that, okay? But I got a 5-day eviction notice, okay? And I had to figure out how I'm gonna feed my children. You guys, my bills are expensive, okay? Because my kids have a great lifestyle. With that being said, I had to do something. So if you're a single parent on here, especially a mom, I know you had nights where you done fell on your knees and you cried for a breakthrough. Christ, please help me. What am I going to do? How am I going to feed my kids? Christ, I can't go to the streets. Understand, if that is you, that's the same thing that happened to me. So I prayed, and then the following day, I had a few job opportunities. I have an impressive resume. Let me point that out. I'm very well educated. But I had told myself I'm not going back to a 9-to-5 after how they made me feel. Okay, so the only option I had is I had nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you have nothing and your back is against the wall and you have a bunch of crying babies that's dependent on you, you're gonna perform your best work. You're gonna figure it out. For once, you're gonna figure it out, right? So I started going through different opportunities because I had many people come to me with different network marketing programs. And I'm a fair person. I'm an open-minded person. So I went through some of the opportunities, like great concepts. They offer some great things, but it did not connect with me, okay? Then somebody shared this opportunity with me, like somebody's sharing it with you tonight. You guys, when I read the first 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops into this, my whole body went into chills. They were like electrocurrents. Understand how powerful that is. So that was the Spirit telling me that this is where I need to be. Now, you guys, I had to move off faith because remember, I had nothing but an eviction notice. Remember that, okay? So I decided to move off faith, and I'm like, I'm going to do this because this is where Christ wanted me to be. In my first 48 hours to a week, I made 4 figures. I was able to take care of my rent. So right there, Christ had confirmed that this is where I want you to be, and I took care of your bills. Now, hold on. That was just an eye-opener. You mean to tell me this is the first day of my 9th week, you guys? I did 4 figures today. Today, I did 4 figures today. Understand? Okay, so what that showed me is 9 weeks later, I'm at a residual of $30,000 a month. If I'm a single mom who was broke, who had an eviction, who don't have help from my ex-husband, I don't have anything. Do you understand me? And that happened for me Why can't it happen for you? I'll tell you the difference. I humbled myself and I said, I'm worth more than an hourly pay. Understand? So that's what happened to me. So, but I had another vision. Now that I'm at 30K and exceeding, because I'm going for 1.7 million a year. Understand? You see how my mindset changed? When I started this job, I had a poverty mindset. I'm broke. What am I going to do? Understand? My first 12 months in here, I'm hitting 1.7 million. And if you want my team, you come in with me. My team don't get an option because the momentum on our team flows so high. It flows so heavy and everybody's seeing results. It's going to flow everybody else through who doubted it. Do not doubt it. And I'm going to tell you something. If you sitting on here and a person invited you tonight and you're like, well, I don't have the money. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. You do have the money. You have to ask yourself, you say you want $1 million. You say you want $100,000. What are you going to sacrifice to get that? Behind your TV. It'll be all right. You watch movies on it anyways. It doesn't pay your bills. When your first 3 days in this company, you can go get your TV back. How about this? You can get a bigger one. Do you understand? Here's why I'm sharing my story tonight. Because guys, I'm a people's person and I love all people. All people. But here's the thing that, you know, it's funny because when you change spiritually, it's like you love people and hate people at the same time. Do you know what I mean? You love them because you know Christ told you to help thy neighbor. But it's like you hate them because you keep feeding them and feeding them, but they won't eat. They won't eat. You guys understand that? So all I'm saying to you, $30,000, you tell me where you made it at. And all the people who has came in my inbox about network marketing, Dominique, you're absolutely right. 97% of those businesses fail. Those people are not making money. This is what you need to understand. In those businesses, it's only a few people eating. Over 50% or better in this business hasn't even been standing for a year. Is seeing success. And 100% of people is seeing personal development change. When you change as a person, your income will change. And you need to understand that. It's hard for you to understand it now. That's why Christ said the ones who are successful supposed to help the ones who are not. So you have to be coachable and move off faith, right? Until the leaders are able to help you. You guys don't give up on yourself. If somebody comes to me and they tell me they're not interested, I don't get upset. I just quickly let them know because it's a difference from being mean and honest. And I'm bold. I'm a bold Christian, okay? So I quickly let them know, well, you already said you was going to fail, so you're not even going to be on my team. Does that make sense, guys? Stop telling yourself you're going to fail. Every day, what do you tell yourself? Well, kids, I'm going to put you in bed because you got to go to school tomorrow. I got to get up early because I got to take a shower, brush my teeth, ladies do makeup. I got to get dressed, go work 8 hours to 12 hours. Are you kidding me? All the way up to the death of you? I have an 18-year-old son. You know what he said to me? It brought tears to my eyes. He said, Mom, my grandparents are still working. They're going to work until they die. And Mom, I don't want that to happen to you. And I don't want that to happen to me. He said, you know, I'm going to college because I raised them. Wisdom is everything. He said, but I'm going to be an entrepreneur. So you guys understand that I love you guys. I don't want to take up a lot of your time because your time is the most valuable thing you have. Your time is the most valuable thing you have, so we need to act like it, you guys. Tomorrow is not promised. That's what I'm telling you. Tomorrow is not promised. You invest whatever you invest. If you go hard, like you don't have a loaf of bread on top of your refrigerator, you're going to triple that in 24 to 72 hours. So if you're sitting here tonight and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to do it. You're basically saying, well, I don't know if I believe in myself. Understand? So with that being said, if a single mom with 6 kids did it, so can you. You guys look at the screen. This is how I look all day. I look like a crazy person. Look, but you know what? At the end of 12 months, I have 1.7 million. And that means I can help some people. You can't help people if you're stuck in poverty. Christ said that we designed to help people. So everybody needs to wake up.